Hey sweeties, welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into it. We have a lot to talk about. So if you're new here, this is my rating tier, and I'm going to be rating dramas based on this tier, which is like 1 to 2 is horrible, 3 to 4 is bad, 5 to 6 is average, 7 to 8 is good, and 9 to 10 is top tier dramas. As an avid person of watching 1,000 dramas, well, over 1,000 dramas, I feel like I'm qualified to tell little things about a certain amount of shows, right? If you are new here, that is the tier that we are using on dramas that as I am going to be talking about on shows I've watched before, dramas that I'm currently watching, and dramas that you are recommending me. So let's really get into it properly. So careers up first, right? And these dramas, I'm gonna say, right, I wasn't an avid drama watcher consistently. I used to really make fun of my older sister because she used to watch dramas all the time. Since I was small, she was watching dramas all the time. And my family used to really make fun of her a little bit because like we didn't understand like why are you watching dramas consistently. I used to watch it over the years, but I became consistent during COVID. So started watching dramas consistently during the pandemic, right? And the one that had me consistent is from Korea, and it's the first one I left, which was It Love? That one actually got me in, and I can't believe I'm saying it, but honestly, my favorite actress and my actress to this day still is Song Ji-hoo, and I loved her so much. And Was It Love for me, actually watching the show and saying was like a lot of things could have been done better with the show, but I believe that it was really a good solid drama, and we know it was kind of predictable in the sense that we know who the father was from the get-go, right? And I love the dynamic between them, and I also love the male co-star because every time I watch him in any other show I love him. He is such a great actor. He's very charismatic. And this show overall was like a 7 to 8 to me. So it was like an 8. I actually gave it an 8, right? But it's between that tier. It wasn't like 10, but it was between that tier. Again, also, charismatic male lead. The chemistry, I even love. The female actress is she's my second favorite female actress. And let's get into the monstrosity of what it is. Boys Over Flowers. That, let unpopular opinion, all of them was toxic. All of them was toxic. Let me not say that because all of them wasn't toxic. Only one person who wasn't toxic, and that was Ruben. He was the only one that wasn't toxic, and he gave great advice regardless of the situation. So he was the only one that wasn't toxic to me. Chinese now. So let's get into Chinese. So my favorite boy, I love this show. This show was actually solid as well. I gave it a 9, even though I have this solid tier as a 7, 8, because I feel like some things like it could have been handled better. Also, You Are My Hero. It was a 7 to 8 to me because it was lackluster in the male lead and the female's lead relationship to me. I feel like I wanted them to advance more as opposed to the second lead. Her best friend, even though this man was dense, her best friend still got you with this man and get married before them, which was crazy to me. And then, You Are My Hero. You Are My Hero. The show was really good, but now, Oh My Sweet Liar. I love this show. I will forever love the show. I watch the show constantly. It was a 10, but for the tier, it was a 7, 8. So Japan, and let's get into really weird of Japan. A lot of times I don't really watch of Japan. I only do watch their BLs. So BLs is the ones I really watch the most from Japan because I feel like too much of Japan shows tend to overreact too much of the mannerisms. But I did love this show. I loved My Beautiful Man. I love the Kimwa Peto, which is like You Are My Mouse. That show was a weird show, but it was so good. And then obviously the favorite, everybody knows this show. This was a really popular show. Saying it really wasn't 8 out of 10, but after watching it over, I realized the concept and saying was, even though it was different, it was like it became lackluster when I watched over to the hype that I had it in my head to be. So I feel like it falls short and I end up really at a 7 to 8 instead of a 9 to 10. So what the show actually was. Now on to Taiwan. My favorite, hands down. I don't care what no one says. Nobody has nothing for me. But Taiwanese are the best dramas that I have ever seen. Always a great ass storyline. So if I want to look for something that is unique and true to oneself, I will go to Taiwanese. Always have the dramas on lock. And these are all my favorite dramas, and all of these dramas up top tier. So my best love, obviously, for the BL fans. Innocent, that this was so good. Storyline wise, and then like it was so beautiful. Innocent was so good. Unknown, oh my god, guys, you would have known Unknown is one of the best dramas too. I would always give credit to Taiwanese actors. Their acting may fall apart a little bit, but their storyline are always there. They always have a great ass story, and I loved it so much. I think that Taiwanese always does, in terms of remakes, the best remakes ever. Now we have Thailand. So, as I said in the earlier parts of the video, my sister was obsessed with dramas, always watching them all the time, and her top tier favorite dramas were always Thailand or any Indonesian kind of dramas, or any kind of really hardcore Southeastern shows, right? So I love Thailand, and like the first time I actually wanted her to recommend me a show, and it was Wasila. Oh my god, that would actually got me into Thailand shows. And the thing is about Thai, I would always say about Thailand that regardless of if you hate, they used to stress my ass out. My ass used to be stressed. This was never like this was never like dramas that would like calm my nerves and be like a relaxing thing. This used to have me stressed. I used to have to take breaks in between for these shows. Obviously from Thailand, because the BL is always good. I feel like in storyline it's kind of like can do better, but their fashion sense was always on point. I remember in the show specifically, I could never hear the villain because she was always dressing on point. Fashion wise, Thailand has it, and I will give it to them to that. But the storylines, they would have the most outrageous storylines, the most far-fetched shit. Like, you can't believe this shit is reality, and you like, oh my god. It is so damn enjoyable, because a lot of the shows I have watched, and I would say I watched Thailand a lot. Thailand, Taiwanese, Chinese not that much, but I love to watch a lot of the South Asian stuff. So continuing, we are going on to Philippines, and I've never watched a lot of Filipino dramas, but I have watched some, and I have some ratings on some of them. And honestly, yeah. So I did watch a lot of Filipino dramas, but not as much as the others. But the ones that I did watch, which is obviously, I'm gonna just say classically, I literally watch BLs a lot. In every other show I watch BLs a lot, most. But the only straight dramas I've ever watched from them was He Is Into Her, Rain and Espinosa, and it was good. But I'm just gonna say sorry to my Filipinos. I'm sorry to everyone who's even watching, who might be a little offended. But I like when I'm watching, I always want to be like, oh my god, please pick a language, because like sometimes they switch over to, they have the Spanish and then they go into Tagalog and then they go into the English, and I'm just like, oh my god, why like it just it's honestly it's be too much for me, and like that's why it kind of shy me away. However, they have some really great ass acting. I would commend them for that. Their acting is really on point. The emotions I feel with when I watch it, and a lot of the BLs are so good. So Vietnam, so I haven't really gone a lot of Vietnam, but except in BLs. But so far what I'm watching, oh my god, so good. And then it was like so random. So when I would, because my first was tea and bromance, and I was like, oh my god, what is the storyline here? It was so random, but it was so damn good. And then obviously, you know who is the top notch actually BL actor. He always, for Vietnam, he always in every other show. And I don't want to butcher his name, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But the languages was taking a lot of getting used to, but other than that, it was so good. And after like watching 2 or 3, I just had to get normal, and I decided to search for more. I wish to produce more Vietnam BLs, because I am waiting and it doesn't have that much. We need more. So come on with the storylines. Come on. So much of great acting, and it was always 9 to 10 to me for some of them. So this is not only dramas that I recommend. So obviously we talked to a lot. So Unknown for sure for Taiwanese, Rakdao near season 2, and that is in Thailand. Want to watch it badly. The next one, I have started watching it as well, obviously with my man, my charismatic man. Love them so much, and it's on Disney Plus, but I haven't gotten to like watch as much as I should. And obviously every person on the BL will be watching as of now, Netflix show The Boyfriend, and so far so good. I would just say that even though Shandai is I love them. I love the other couple. So they're like, some of them are really, really gorgeous, but toxic. That's a toxic couple. So, and now I'm currently watching the Thailand show Rebound, the BL. I'm watching that currently. My Sweet Mobster is what it's called, I think, because I was looking it up. And obviously, this Chinese drama, I'm watching it because it's my two favorite. I love them. I love Seven and I love Sun Kai. So it's just a really, really good show so far. It has finished all the episodes. The 4th episodes are out. You can watch it on Viki, and you can also watch it on I think it's on YouTube as well, so you can check it out as well. And it's so good. So I really truly recommend the ones that I'm watching and the ones that I'm currently watching at this point, because it is a fun watch. And I want to say thank you guys for listening to my video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment your favorite drama so I can put it in my next video. But the next video is going to be like a surprise. I'm just going to do actresses. So comment your favorite actresses from all across Eastern Asia that you have watched, or North Asia that you have watched and you like. You can share your comments below, and see you next week. Thank you, sweetie.